What's up, dude?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's going on? I'm doing good, man. It's been a good week, been a good year. I don't think we celebrated our annual last year. It's what I remembered.
Yeah, I
Whenever we
think we
put it up.
just said it. I think we just
Yeah,
went, yeah, it's been a year.
yeah,
I
right.
think we're a few days
We
late,
never
too.
really just felt weird, man. Though we should have celebrated the first year. We should have did it, but we're gonna pretend like we did. This is Art Bros year 2. This is
Dude, you got wild that night.
yeah. I always get wild sometimes. Well, that's like an oxymoron, right? But either way, I do get a wild sometimes, depending on the box wine, depending on other things. But yeah, I should have brought party hats, like Sherry's saying here. The
Mm-hmm.
chat is alive, though. That's good. That's what we
What
all
is
need.
up, guys? What is up?
So yeah, with Art Bros, we started it. We started with like a weird, like, I don't know. We recognized that we both had channels and we are trying to do something solo, and then I was like, man, it would just be like cool to hang out. We never get to hang out because we live essentially in different cities, and even if we did, we got tons of, pretty much like drawing time that we need to
Obligation.
do. Yeah, and other
Yeah,
obligation, whatever, day
obligation.
jobs, family, people, all the things, plus, like you said, the projects that we're trying to do. Anyway, the
Yeah.
idea was to come together for once a week. I got the idea from Rogan, actually, because he'd always just mention that, like the perk of the podcast is like that you get to hang out with whoever
Mm-hmm.
you're podcasting with, like, consistently. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I spend more time with you than like a lot of my other friends. Like,
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
because we do the Art Bros.
Right.
Now, obviously, that only goes so far, but yeah, it's sweet that we also get to hang out with everybody in chat.
Mhm.
We've had several people that like really contribute a lot
Yep.
to the channel. Well,
Thank you guys so
Nate,
much for that. Thank you, Joe. Who was
yeah,
first?
for sure. Bud's first today. Is that right?
Yeah, he's
Bud's
first.
first up
Take
in
that,
here.
D-Wag.
Yeah, D-Wag is usually just, he pops in for a first and then he goes and finds a dumpster, comes back whenever he finds the rock. And yeah.
Collision Bomb was second. What's up? What's up, Cole man? How you doing? Yeah, yeah.
A
What's
lot of
up,
transitions.
Sherry? Hello.
I realized
Hey,
that
Sim.
I did. We started this. I was in a different house when we first started.
Mm-hmm.
A totally different situation. Star Circuit didn't launch. You were about to fund your game before we
Mm-hmm.
started Art Bros as well.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, dude, cool story. I went to I think I went to go with Boba Tea. No, it wasn't Boba Tea. I went to go get something. Um, Someplace somebody saw your Beckon T-shirt and was like, "Oh, that's awesome, dude." And I was like, "Yeah, it's
Oh,
cool. My buddy's
cool.
game, whatever." He was
Hell
like,
yeah.
"Yeah, I'm in indie games or whatever." I was like, "Dude, you could play for free." And so you
Sick.
should have gotten a couple plays out of that because a couple people behind the counter loved it.
Sick.
Um,
Update on that
so
is the battle system is
mm,
awesome. Like Dwight has rebuilt just about every bit of the structure of the game right now that was there. So it feels more solid. It's faster. Like you can tell the action's rolling a bit faster.
yeah,
And turn breaks are working for both enemies. Blocks are for enemies and characters. Everything's looking incredible. When you guys get the update, it's going to feel a lot different, but in a good way.
dude,
So thanks to
for me it'll
everyone
just
who
be fresh.
comments on
I never gotten to play the old one, so
it.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
hoping to play for the first time in premium condition. Sim's here, dude. Sim, what's up, dude?
What's up? What's up?
I see your work all the time. It
Mm-hmm.
pops up now and again. Also, it's been a while since I've seen Inkfinity's channel, but I'm not sure if you're still co-hosting over there or not. But that's just because I haven't been in the internet space as much as I used to, which kind of sucks. I plan to slowly creep my way back in once I have certain things in the real life, in the RL, if we call it. There's some certain things in the RL that I'm taking care of, and when they're done, I think I'll be better off and also able to do more things with you guys. But yeah, I was looking for. I went through all of our clips for the past 2 years. It looks like we did about an average of, say, because this is episode 90, so we did about 45 episodes a year. So that's not bad. We took a few weeks off here and there, which is good. But yeah, as I'm looking through them, I'm like, man, I don't remember exactly where good clips are. Like every time I thought of one, I was like, how am I? This is what happens when you don't clip them right after you do the episode where you remember. If you wait this long, there's no way to remember exactly where things are. However, after I scoured it, dude, I found the unlisted first episode. So
that's right. You were saying,
yeah, off stream, we're saying, dude, so it's this episode where we wanted to come up with the right name. We didn't have the name for Art Bros yet. I think it was only really Art Jedi and a couple other people in the chat, and we actually streamed it, but we didn't advertise it. We pretty much were like, we're going to test it out and do it. I don't know if do you remember this?
Yeah, I do.
You remember? Nice. Okay. I didn't like until I saw it. I didn't remember. I was like, oh yeah, we did. Like, I'm just happy that I saved it. Like, it's unlisted. And if any moderator out there that really wants to watch it, I'll give it to you. But you got to be a mod, bro. The secret to the moderators, the wrenches. Only the wrench crew get it.
And where's the pic? Oh, well, the thumbnail that you used for today's episode, that was from back then, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's an old one. It's not that's like the 5th or 6th in, but yeah, this one where it's the only time I really photoshopped us together, and it's pretty funny.
The Shadow of the Colossus when you stabbed me.
One of my favorite games.
It was awesome.
Yeah, a lovely mix-up. I'm glad that worked. I didn't have a lot of time today, so coming up with the thumbnail, that worked perfectly. I was like, yes, we're in it. So before we get into it, guys, I want to say like and subscribe, because it's been 2 years and we've grown a little bit. However, consistency is not my greatness with like social media. So I forgot to post. Like it's either I do like, there's like love bombing. I like social media bomb. Like I'll have like 2 or 3 weeks where I am consistent as hell and then I fall off. So with the consistency being shoddy, we've grown a little bit. But again, growing this thing is hopefully the way to go. And maybe later we'll talk about what's going on. So anybody in the chat that wants to come in, just let us know. If you want to come in, like Sim, if you want to come in, even, Coleman, I don't know if you'll show your face or not. But yeah, if you want to come in, let us know in the chat and I'll send you the link and you'll hang out on panel with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
guys,
what do you remember from the old days?
Hold on. You're going to hate me for this.
Got a cheat sheet?
No.
I'm out of box wine. I got to go get a beer or something.
Okay. Actually, let me bring this up. There you go. This is what I remember from the old days.
Nice, dude. That's the sketch battle winner. I did look through that video and I forgot I drew 2 things. And probably the reason why it was a shutout. But you also did a solid splinter. I dig how real the realism you got out of the shadows.
Yeah,
it was clear winner though.
It was quick work.
Yeah, I mean we did it. How long did we give ourselves?
It was an hour, I thought.
Nice. Yeah, so mine was like an unfinished splinter, but my second idea felt better than the first one. Anyway, maybe we'll bring that up after and we'll show some of that. But let's do a small clip of one of the first things we talked about when we opened up the stream. I cut them up into little segments, and this is the first thing that I found. It was a little bit of a clip. We'll see how it goes. Right now it's called Art by Art. We need to come up with a good name. Jedi, start thinking of a good name. I'm excited.
I don't know what we could call it, bro.
It doesn't even need a name, but like it kind of does because we have to put something in the field. But You want to do this? You want to try this on Wednesday? Like, it's the only other day I have without karate.
Yeah, but what time?
7. So yeah, that's how it started. In that long moment of dead air. That's how it started.
I don't know what we're gonna call it, bro.
Just like I liked it because like Art Bros it's kind of got an interesting name. You know, just it's nothing crazy, but there's a reason why we called it that, and it leads into this clip. This is more where it really turned. Like let's call it Jody Pie or something.
Drawing without Jazza. How about that?
I know, right? We should totally do it.
Drawing without Jazza.
Drawing without Jazza.
Yeah, you have an American blonde with short hair, crazy artist, and an Italian guy.
Well, he's also Australian. What's your best Australian accent?
I'm not even gonna try to do that now.
Oh man. Do it for the stream, bro. Sacrifice it for the stream.
I gotta hear it first. Like I'm good imitation if I can hear it first.
Joe and Jeremy's jabber. That's just like sounds like a improv exercise.
Sounds like jazzercise.
Yeah, jazzercise. Jazzercise.
Let's see.
Huh. Anyway, the unused bathroom. The idea of this bathroom would be that there's no door. And then I go into like explaining this concept. Explaining futuristic toilets is what we do off stream. Pretty much.
Phenomenal. That's my Australian impression.
Oh, you just got to go with Bancroft's.
Yeah.
Doesn't he just say how you like? You say Melbourne with the
Melbourne.
BIN and Melbourne. That's the only thing I remember him saying about how to pronounce anything. I'm sure if I watched a little bit, you're good at this too. Like once you if you immediately watch somebody and you know, a moment later you probably can replicate it a little bit. It's just tough. But yeah, there's these little clips. There's a few more that are just little, pretty funny, pretty intuitive. Billy Basco's in the chat. The wrench.
What's up, Billy? Yeah,
dude, I need to call my wrenches like the like some sort of pit crew kind of pun with the wrench. It needs to be some sort of pit crew. Maybe just call it the pit crew. One of the crew members in here. He's bringing in the ghosts. Where's 24 Eyes? I haven't seen him in a long time. He pops in once in a while though. He does. I remember seeing the birds.
It's been a while.
So yeah, I think like I want to bring up maybe I don't know if I saved my splinter when we did our sketch battle, but maybe I can find it.
What else can I find?
All right.
It's been a crazy adventure, though.
Yeah, dude. What's your favorite? Like, obviously, there's the sketch battle. One of my biggest other favorite moments. I believe we had an open mic that was really, really like just fun. I'm thinking it was an open mic.
Yeah.
But okay, there you go. I like this one. I'm trying to make the 8K. So yeah, when we first started, Art Bros is like you could literally watch Art Bros and see how my campaign went as we were going. And at some point you did this. Is this right after the sketch battle or before it? It must be after, right?
It must be because it's nice.
Yeah. Before you were like pissed off and ranching me with your ranch memes.
Yeah. Now
Hidden
I don't know.
memes.
I don't know where this came from.
Oh
yeah, space race. Congratulations on your space race. And
when did you make that?
I don't know, but I did. See how it's got ranch on pizza in the background?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do see the ranch. It's splattered. I see IGG. What I realized, freaking Adam Lawson's book with Wesley Snipes is coming to Indiegogo. I didn't know he was going to do that. I thought I would have backed it on Indiegogo if I knew that was going to happen, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you backed that book, but if you haven't,
Mm-mm.
you know, the Exiled.
This was just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it could have been, man. Good screen grab, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually one of my best looks right there, actually.
Joe Cool. That's what it saved as.
Is it? Well,
Mm-hmm.
damn right,
Joe
dude.
Cool. And
Damn.
I've shown the models and the other advertisements. You know, I think it's always fun to just kind of burn this one in the retinas of the people.
Yeah, this one offends just about everyone for different reasons. But you know, I think my 5 o'clock shadow, you know, just as well. Somehow, did you color correct my skin to match her skin, or is just my skin that good? You did?
No, I color matched it. I felt like telling you, no, your
Dude.
skin is that good, but yeah, I color matched it.
Dude, you airbrushed me? How dare you, bro?
Sherry's crying.
Yeah.
No.
Unsee what you have seen.
And then I remember on Bancroft and him discussing bogans.
Yes, that was, dude. That clip that he made is probably, it's one of the best. It's one of the best. I think out of all the animations he's done, I love that that segment. So good, so damn good. So Groken 2 is not in demand. It just closed out, right?
Yeah, we just the other night we closed it out. DWAG closed it out. He had I was there. Steve Worcester was there, of course. He's a co-host over there. And then we had Joe Sonntag. We had Dean from the Embrace. We had Shelby. We had me. We had Rocafort, and we had Clayton. We had Clayton over. It was an awesome art talk. We got to ask Kenneth questions. He got to answer. And dude, we were all just listening to every little word he would say when he would answer these questions. And I was like, now I know what Jesus's disciples feel like.
You know? Funny, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it was awesome. But yeah, it started out at 119K at the beginning of the show, and then at the end of it, it turned out 127, and he's still climbing, you know, with it being an in demand. So guys,
that's what I was asking. It's in demand now. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because I don't think he put the first one in demand at the. I think he just closed out. I don't believe he put that thing in demand. But yeah. Billy Beskone says, I want to see you put Bancroft's face into Beckon. Make him a monkey boy. Yeah, I think we all want to see that. I think he would fit
done.
In.
It's gonna happen. Done. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna hide him in there somehow.
Yeah, dude. We need to photosh that today.
Today. Yeah, we can't forget. But then let's see, there were some other antics we did back in the day. So I remember when I was kind of trolling you before the draw off, you know.
Yeah, before the draw off, we went back and forth for a little bit. Yeah,
that was fun.
Dude, fun. It was such a different show in the very beginning. We didn't take we had guests, but the guests kind of like merged into as we made more friends in CG and just like in closer relations with a lot of the other creators. We just like, yeah, we want to have more people on. So it just kind of transformed into a promo show when, especially in this like first, the clips we're playing that I've been playing from this first setup stream, we talked about it not being like a guest show, but it ended up being that way.
I'm finding all kinds of old stuff.
Yeah,
that was a normal speed video of the one I clipped that was super fast and kind of crazy. Had the wacky music. Do you not remember music? That? Yeah.
I don't remember that, dude.
Give me a second. It was again still trolling you for the.
Yeah, find it. I'm gonna play this little. There's a. For some reason, you didn't like I was making a banner and I clipped it out of this clip, but accidentally I cropped it. But Yeah, you had a problem with me calling your stream the wrong name in this?
I try to hold it on YouTube just because it's my,
Bread and butter?
well, no, it doesn't. I
Yeah.
wish it paid me, but
Right.
Zaid Studios Beckon Development weekly stream, Joe. Weekly stream.
Weekly, dude. Oh, that's so funny.
All right, so I found this.
Yeah, I saw you have this ready to go. What do you got here, dude?
Let me turn it up.
Dude, that's like video art. Oh, Rich! Is this like a horror movie? Yes, dude. You know I have a sensitive stomach. I might go up there. Throw up, dude. Going. And Sherry's bringing up, yes, we started ARPRO so long ago that I was a Democrat before. Well, I wouldn't say I was Democrat. I just really liked Andrew Yang's platform because he seemed like a human dude. And this was before the election, obviously. But yeah, interesting stuff. I was wearing a Yang hat. Plus, I really just like how it said math. But anyway, hi guys, not ignoring anyone. Hopefully he's not meaning nuts. We're trying to talk to everybody here. Anybody want to come in? Billy, you want to jump in?
Yeah, jump in, Billy.
We're just going to throw the chat. Do it this way. Anybody wants to hop in to the top. If you're cool and we like you, I'll let you in. If you're not cool and we don't like you,
I made this when I would make mistakes.
I'll drop it. Amateur, yeah, dude. I saw a meme recently of him like when he checks out people's business cards and he sees like the minute details. It's like
amateur.
That's the best, dude.
Awesome.
Crying. Yeah, I have some of these little memes. These are fun little memes, bro. Let's see here. Billy says, working on getting Kid Krishna stuff done, or he would jump in. KK launches tomorrow. Holy crap, holy. I didn't know that. Where is it launching, Billy Basco?
That's right. I heard about that.
Yeah, I didn't know. Let me know. So, dude, it's been fun doing ARPROs. Like I said, I want in the coming year, I want to do more things. I obviously made a countdown. Recently, I switched to using my Mac instead of like my iPad. So I have way more options video editing wise now. So I do want to do some of that, brings more of that fun into it. You know what I mean? That's the goal for me. I know you've got your own channel. And so like, you know, coming over here and co-hosting with me is not all of your time. So I appreciate you doing it with me, dude. It's like pretty much, you know, it was cool that it worked because like, you know, a lot of people, I've tried to do it before with people and it's hard to get consistency, and you are a consistent dude. You know what I mean?
No worries, dude. It's fun.
Yeah. I mean, can't complain, dude. So what I have here is two different things. One is for some reason we started talking about, I don't know what we're talking about. Cults or something. When are you going to start a cult?
Right now. Right now. That's what you're unaware of. The whole time you're trying to do this, I'm going to subvert it into my cult. The only bad thing is that the last guy that tried to do that just got me too real hard. So I don't really want to do that because
that's because
I'm a good guy.
All the good cults go bad, you know?
Well, that's how they go bad. They start out being a cult.
Right.
You know, just supposed to be a bunch of friends having fun, but then it gets too far. Someone has to fuck somebody.
Right. I kind of really like drawing without jazz for some reason. I really like that because the more I think about it, I'm like, people will actually click on that because they're like, oh, this is nuts.
Draw without jazz.
Drawing without jazz.
He'd probably sue us for using
No
it.
way, dude. It's not even. If we don't monetize it, who cares?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, I guess that's true.
If anything, people are going to check this thing and then go to his site and make sure it's not him. So, if anything, he's getting more traffic. You know what I mean?
It's your choice.
Oh, I like the hawk guy, dude.
My hunter? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's a cool comp.
Yeah. He's a badass character.
Yeah, so the art pro conversations, they go way back.
Where the hell was this going? Oh shit!
I know, right? It's like, well, that's what happens. Like when you just shoot the shit, that's what happens. But I did like the cold. I didn't see the cold conversation coming because I didn't remember. Like I said, it didn't seem like it's something we did. Sherry is amazed. It's cool that you have long hair right now because you can really see almost like you've been growing the hair the whole time, except you have cut it before, right?
Oh yeah, I've grown it out and then I cut it basically right before I started doing YouTube, and I donated it. It's kind of something that I do. So this is about ready to donate. So it's gonna go short again. Idea is it's probably gonna happen when my book is fulfilled, and then I'm gonna.
I saw it like Pizza Medi, dude. Pizza Medi donated recently too. He just recently cut.
Cool.
Sherry says we're like Pokemon. I don't know what she means by that. Does that mean like Jeremy's evolving, or I don't want to. I'm trying to think of any other
that is
ways that could be interpreted. Billy says, "Can we get a stretch goal to make Bancroft into one of your characters on Beckon? I seriously want to see him made into one of your fantasy dudes. Like I don't know what's more creepy.
I know.
Like it's just weird that you specifically want him as a monkey. I don't know what you're into, Billy, but I know Bancroft's a good-looking dude, though. You didn't hear that from me. So let's see here. Yes, we're evolving like Pokemon. I dig it. I thought that's what it was about, but I didn't want to.
I'm trying to find my ARO because Billy's ARO made me draw ARO. He was it was being shown off and everything on Bancroft.
Freaking inspired a generation. Guys, as you do that, guess what I got the other day?
Yes, I got mine too.
Nice, dude. Bring it up.
Where'd I take? No, I still got it in the box.
In the box.
Yeah.
What? Dude, I'm gonna tell Rich. I'm telling Rich.
I know I gotta read it. But
to tell Rich, bro.
I also got let's see. I also got Ed Gein too.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah.
I didn't get my Ed Gein 2 yet. Maybe it's in the mail.
Maybe it's in the mail. Where is Rogue?
Hoping it's in the mail.
Oh, there it is.
Otherwise, I have a bone to pick with Lucifer Storm. We have to remember Joe was a CG Woman of the Year. Yes, I was. Look, we know. This is how I knew that you didn't airbrush me on that meme photo, bro. That was really my skin.
No, those are. Oh, what? There's a CD in this. What?
Which one is it?
I am gonna be going crazy. That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Nice.
Parental advisory.
That I did not. I messed up his glow in the dark sticker. I ripped it apart on accident.
Oh no!
I didn't really like it. I don't know if you guys back City of Rot, but it comes with. He printed on newsprint like Alterna does, but it also comes with. I did get my crack rock. It's here somewhere. I didn't smoke it yet. Awesome. Now the algorithm is going to make us suffer for that.
Thanks, Rich. Cool sketch card.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude. I have another book too. I just forgot, dude. Yeah, I got one too. I have to go. I put it in my card collection. Hell yeah, Julius is here. Roche balls.
Oh! It's a good thing that I couldn't find my ARO.
What? Oh, because Rich has got his.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, it's fun, man.
Oh yeah.
There's something weird about that sketchy kind of style. I dig it, but it helps. It helps with a lot of things. And I wouldn't even call it sketchy. It's like just a little, maybe rough, a little rough around the edges. Is maybe the way to put it. Dang. Yeah. ARO famous right there. Hells yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, man. I found some old art recently, stuff I was drawing back in the day, but stuff that also I was drawing a good amount when we first started Art Bros as well, which
It was.
you know
It's
is what it is.
it's been. I guess here, like for me, I've produced more art working on Beckoned consistently than I think any time in my life. Like
Nice,
it's just
dude. That's
constant work working on it, and oh, it's a lot of
yeah.
fun.
Bring out the pizza cutter box and the spatula. You got to bring this out. So freaking my brother Mike got me some Ninja Turtles gear that you're gonna dig, dude. You're gonna dig.
This thing is huge.
Yeah, it's wide format. It's like magazine style or something.
It's awesome. So
yeah,
Mike's coming
I do
over.
want it, Sherry. Okay. Give the man a chainsaw. Yes, that's what I need. Let me see this. So check this out. First of all, check out this box. Oh, Sherry's bringing it in. Sherry, you on
What's
camera?
up, Sherry?
This is Sherry. All right, so hit the mic. So check out this. It's a pizza cutter. Check out this box.
Nice.
No, that's like this is some next level Indiegogo campaign packaging right here. Somebody needs to do it. Instead of that square box, you need to do it like this. And check this out, dude.
It's the new Turbo Ginsu. That's
know, right?
awesome.
She brought the spatula too.
It dices.
Check this out, dude.
That is awesome.
It says New York City hubcap on it, and it's the katana. It's got a hilt.
It's awesome.
It's awesome, dude.
Excellent.
See, you wouldn't think, because my skin is so clear, you wouldn't think I'm about to turn 35, but my birthday is this weekend, and I'll be turning 35. You wouldn't know it if not for the Ninja Turtles gifts. Nice. Sherry wasn't yellow.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, dude.
To you.
We're gonna hit up a shooting range if you want to come to the shooting range. I was gonna invite you, but I didn't know if you had a gun.
Bang it a dang dang.
Well, what?
You
can tell me later if you have a gun if you want to go shooting.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, dude. Guns and beers. That's what it's gonna be. So we got the pizza cutter. There's something else that's gonna show off too. It didn't come with ranch though, so it's not complete. No pizza without the ranch. Anyway, guys, if you guys do want to chat with us, there's a little bit of time left. You guys can come hang. Anybody in here wants to hang, talk about their book a little bit, can come do so. Otherwise,
why don't you tell us about your book, Joe? You had Star Circuit come out, and now you're on to 2. How are you going with Star Circuit 2?
That is true. Very true. I'm working on 2. So Star Circuit 1. Let me bring up my screen real quick. My window. We'll talk about it for a minute. So Star Circuit is my cyberpunk book, and it's pretty much the first chapter is a 30-page book, and you can get that on my website now. But it killed on Indiegogo when we put it out. What's up with it now is that we're moving on, but the next book, well, since chapter 1 was so short, I wanted to give a nice chunk of story for the second one. I saw Bancroft do this too. And it's just a coincidence that we tend to do similar things. Me and Bancroft, we're kind of like brothers. We just ended up doing both, wanting to do 90 pages for our second book. And so that's what's happening with chapter 2. Let's bring up Oh, this is some of the art that old art that I found when I was digging up stuff.
Mhm.
Find a Kame shot. This is I'm not sure. Probably an F-16. I'm thinking.
That's lit.
Pixel art trash can with a cat. That's some old art that I did. Who knows how long ago that was. But I got Beckon we'll talk about later on. That's just in case. Anyway, Vervia Studios is the website. You can go to starcircuitcomic.com and find everything related to Star Circuit. It's literally the same site. But yeah, man, with Star Circuit, you can get the variant cover right now. This is chapter 1, but the variant cover, because the main cover sold out. The book is about what happens in the future. In my thoughts, it seems like androids will become like a standard in the way we live, and so even in entertainment and sports, they're going to become like the pinnacle, and we're not going to really be able to compete with these androids. So in Star Circuit, they are now the best racers, and one street racer is kind of dumb enough and half tricked into attempting to race against androids, which are nearly impossible since they're have so much computing power. Anyway, this book is really about family. It's about him trying to save what's left of his family and him connecting with himself and actually trying hard at something. That's kind of one of the big themes. Is trying hard really worth it in the end, or does it really matter? You could go throughout your life and not really focus on anything. And does it really matter if you actually go for the gold instead of just getting a participation trophy? Essentially, I didn't mean that to be a racing pun, but there we go. So Star Circuit 1, this is it. It's a colorful yet cyberpunk gritty book, and that's the goal. That's partially because I skip inking, and so the pencil sketchy work kind of adds to a lot of the grit. This cover is going to be not available forever. This is something even I forget, that I will have to pull this down eventually. I will not be putting this cover back up as its own thing. If you want this cover, you have to get it before the next chapter comes out, because I have this black cover that I will be releasing as a bundle with the next book. So let's go down a little bit and you'll be able to see it. So this is the cover that will be supplied with the next book. You'll be able to get the bundle of 1 and 2. Number 2 is nuts, dude. Number 2, I'm working on number 2. It's so exciting. I'm laying out page 60 right now out of 90. So I'm getting there. I got slowed down mainly because of the real life stuff, but what's really slowing me down is I'm finding cooler and cooler things as I'm doing. This is what happens when I make a comic. I have something that I want to do, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be awesome. As I'm drawing, I figured out something even cooler that if I set it up 10 pages before, and so I go back 10 pages before, set it up, and then rewrite what I just did. So that's kind of that happens every once in a while, especially when there is a cool idea. And so I came up with 2 or 3 cool ideas that were this could work, but I'd have to rearrange the last 20 pages. And so that's what I had to do the last week. Nice. Otherwise, I probably would almost be done. But I recommend that good way of working. Coleman's got my link up. Guys, go check it out. A lot of people actually have been ordering this thing from the website. The campaign did 20K, so it's a 20K Indiegogo campaign that you can jump in for almost the same price. You don't get the stretch goals, but there's that. If you can't buy anything right now because of finances, just sign up. There's a sign up page on the main page. It's actually just veroviastudios.com/sign up, and you can totally get on board. And I send out updates once in a while. Last one we talked about was a bunch of concept work. I made a cool ninja called Rook, and he's going to be one of the antagonists. It's tight. And I'm stoked to get chapter 2 out there. It's a long ways out, and so I'm going to be doing an ash can. This is the last little bit of information. Going to be doing an ash can, which got the idea, obviously. I think anybody who saw Joe Sontag's epic launch of Reaper Destroyer saw this, but to me, it's a cool way to hype it. But in my case, it's just a cool way to delay some of the pressure. So I'm okay, I can take some of the pages, make it a small thing, get people hyped, and get a book out to people while I'm working on the main 90 pages. If I don't do that, it's going to take forever. well, I just don't want you to forget Star Circuit. So that's why we're going to do the Ashcan. And also, when I put it out, it'll be in black and white because I'll be looking for a colorist because I'm going to not color this one, I think. I think I'm confident in what I did in the first one. And I think if I look around enough and if I talk to people enough, I'll find a colorist that can mimic it close enough. And that way you guys get the book quicker. So that's pretty much it for Star Circuit. It's like a what's the best thing to call it? It's like Akira. It's my love child of Akira and F-Zero. So if you're into those kind of IPs, it's got that with the drama of something like I don't know, something like a very gritty yet sometimes comical. It's almost like I'm a big fan of Big Lebowski too. So without all the over the top satire, it feels like that because there's like a lot of dysfunction, but also a little bit of humor there. So maybe that just happened naturally that there's a little bit of that. But yeah, Star Circuit, dude, it's been fun. Like last time we were talking about it in the early days, I didn't have it out yet, and I was campaigning for a coming soon page, and conveniently, that's what you're doing now. Like we're on year 2, and you're on your campaign coming soon page for Beckoned, the book. Hell yeah. Coleman says he enjoyed it a lot. I'm really glad you did, dude. And Sim says looking good. I appreciate the kind words. A lot of people really dig it. Julius says great work there, Joe. I appreciate it. I think, dude, I made those pages for Star Circuit 1 in 2018, I think.
Yeah.
2018, I finished them around that year. And so it's been 4 years. So I feel like it's going to be such a leap above 1 that it might blow my own mind when I see it. I'm hoping so anyway. That's the way it feels when I'm doing the layouts, like just storytelling wise and just idea wise. It's almost like that feeling when you see the first movie, you're like, oh, you laid the groundwork. And when you see the second movie, you're like, oh, now we can really dig your teeth in here. But as an artist, that's how it feels too. Like I don't have to design all the characters. I'm just like, now I can really show who they are. That's it. So, dude.
Yeah.
Bring up
Beckoned. Well, here.
I have just one page, but if you have multiple pages,
I got you.
We'll swap out.
Actually, hold on. You have to share. If it echoes.
Dude, you not being ready is very shocking, bro.
Sorry.
You know what that yes, bro.
But guys, Beckoned is in the workings as far as book is concerned. You can go sign up Indiegogo. This is the website, zadestudios.com. It's got 3 tabs up at the top. The middle one's about our game. So this is kind of what inspired most of what I'm doing with Beckoned is I wanted to do video games for it. But you can go through this website and dig into the lore, the characters, I have a ton of information about a lot of stuff about this game in here. And then if you're just curious to try it out and stuff, you can go right to Steam and play the prototype for free. Like I was saying at the beginning of the episode, Dwight has updated the whole systems, all of them, and they work much better, much quicker, much cleaner. And we have all 3 characters in there and boss fight working. And it's so much more than what it is on here right now. So when we get it cleaned up and get the rest of the sprite art in there, we're going to update it. And it's going to be baller. Yeah.
Serious gourmet shit.
But if you guys go to the Beckoned Recourse, Beckoned Recourse takes place 10-15 years before the events of Beckoned. That's the comic book that we're working on, that I'm working on. So you guys can watch it on my channel, me working on it every Thursday night at 8 p.m. with my brother Dwight, who programmed the game. So it's a fun time. We haggle each other the whole time while I'm doing it. But yeah, you can click into there, take you right to the sign up page on Indiegogo. So all the same type of stuff you've seen. Oh, look, there's updated art, Joe. Oh, look. Oh, look, that page is actually finished. No one said anything, but there were some unfinished areas. I finished them. Whoa, whoa. Oh, what's this? New images? I'm updating this. Wow.
Wait. I had to walk
Wait,
away.
What?
I missed images. I could hear it. I just couldn't see it.
Look, updated images. And
bro.
these pages are actually fully done now. You're like, I thought they were. No, they weren't. It was a trick. I had a lot of background stuff in these panels.
Okay.
So
keep adding stuff, dude.
But then, yeah, I'm switching out some images, giving some glimpses of some stuff to come. But yeah, guys, go sign up for it. Go sign up. It's awesome. It's been fun. So
yeah, dude. Like I said, I always say it, but the cover looks like one of my favorites. If you do make it to a poster, I probably would get it if that's available.
But would you want a metal poster that would be about the size of a comic book, or would you want a big poster so you can revel in the details?
Probably the details, knowing you. I think the metal is cool, but
It's small.
in this circumstance, I would rather have it big.
Yeah. Well, I've got 400 parcels taking up a bathroom in this house that I need to send posters out, guys. So you need to tell me you want posters.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would put out a poll. Don't do it on my account because you don't.
Of course.
I'll just be one dude, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other people that want it, but just so you get a head count, it's good to put out. I did a poll on my like weekly, not weekly, but like monthly updates for Star Circuit. And those actually really helped. I got from my emails, people like doing polls. And so I got some really good feedback. That's how I knew what to do, what not to do. Super useful.
And then again, I mean, if it's affordable, I'll just get the stack for myself anyway. We'll sell them. Like for the campaign on the website, I don't care. I want posters of the stuff too. So
yeah, dude. I think a lot of people, I mean, a lot of creators really, a lot of times just doing it for themselves. It's almost the reason why we're making it in the first place is we're like, I just want this to exist. You know what I mean? That's essentially how all of our creations get born, like at least in the very beginning, maybe down the road. That's really cool. Let me bring you up.
I was just saying, to what you were saying was like, you just kind of
want to see it.
I just wanted to hold it. I wanted to see it. You know, I wanted to make it and be like, hey, what would that be like? And now it's going to be on the campaign. So, woohoo.
Dude. I mean, I know you get really into like certain things, but I guess my advice would be like, be careful with how many you want to make of those. It looks like you put some time doing that thing, man.
I've been telling everyone I'm looking to make 3. So they're
okay. Oh, 3, and like charge like 500 or something.
I'd like to. I've got an idea.
I don't know how many people want a knife that bad, but
yeah. Well, it's more like a movie prop replica, you know.
But you know, it's something that it looks legit. It looks like
it ain't gonna be no 500. I wish, but yeah.
What I learned, Jerm, you should charge a higher amount. Only because it means that
it's a super rare.
But it also means that you're not. It's not good to cut yourself like
right.
You know, you don't want to go in the red just because you have a cool idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
You can easily go into the red without thinking about it. You know, it only takes like a few bad shipping problems where packages get lost and you have to remake stuff for free, and you know what I mean. That's all it takes.
That's what's cool about this. It's plastic and armature wire. It's solid. Like even if it bends, you can bend it right in, and it hasn't bent. But it can. So I think it'll survive shipping pretty good.
I'm sure it would. I'm talking about like lost packages.
Yeah, true. That'd be horrible. Oh,
because they'll reimburse you, but you're not gonna get the bike back. You still have to make another one.
I'd have to make a new one. Yeah.
So that can happen. It happened to me. Thank God it wasn't with a piece of original art. I might have been pissed.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, dude, it's fun to be in. It's fun to be in year 2, or now we're in year 3. Is it officially started? Is it year 2 or 3? I don't know how to count it, but either way, we're in a year.
I think we're in year. Shit, I don't know anymore, bro.
I don't know how to count this
year
shit,
3
dude.
now.
What is this? What are you showing me?
Oh, I was just sorry. It's just the pages I'm working on.
Oh, cool. Well, I didn't want to be a spoiler.
It's all good. No, the people
Nice.
saw that. It's what's above it they haven't seen yet, so I'm glad I didn't.
Okay.
glad I didn't have it over there.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's this. I wanted to show this one little spoiler-ish type thing on my end. Man, I don't know what happened to it. Oh, there's this one panel. There's that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's actually a few different ones. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. This is like a cool shot of hip. That layouts rarely look this smooth to me. But this one just worked. Layouts are usually way less than this when I do layouts, but this one turned out great. It's one of the hip pages, and I was like, man, this is kind of exactly what I wanted the panel to feel like. There's several of these kind of feelers, but for some reason it just works sometimes. And there's a couple panels that I'd bring up to show that. I wanted to show that in my email, but I was like, man, it might look too much like the finished product, so I just give it away on this email. Sim is out of here, dude.
What's up, Sam? All right. You have a good one, dude. Thanks for coming by, bro.
It's fun to watch you suffer. What's that mean?
I think right now you're suffering because you don't understand. It's funny.
That is probably true. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy there. So
I've got thumbnails for something, but I'm not telling you guys what it is. I mean, it is Beckon oriented, but I've got tiny pixelated colored thumbnail.
Okay, you want to show it though?
Show it. Go ahead. You guys.
Oh, you are right. Yeah, it is very pixelated. Okay.
That's how I got it done quick, and I could plan out my color schemes and try out some ideas and stuff. So, heck yeah.
Yeah, some cool ideas. You know what I started doing? Dude, I'm very much torn on layouts right now. I don't know if I like the free-flowing Roquefort approach more, or if I like. Sometimes I really like the really structured, old school. Don't break the panel borders, like cinematic, traditional approach to comics. And I'm very much torn because I really like what you did on the last page here with the guy running toward us. That's like the main reason to do all the boring stuff before, like the page before, where it's just like a normal grid. That is awesome because right after that you have this kind of panel break at the end, which is cool.
Oh, you're talking about the grid here and then boom.
Yeah, the grid here. Well, that's the whole point. All you guys, I'm sure I'm not trying to preach. I'm probably preaching to the choir because all you guys are comic fans. But the reason why you do an even more boring grid, even if you do an even boring grid on your comic, the reason you do that is for the payoff the next page or 2 pages down the road. That's the whole reason why you do it, because it'll make that page stand out. Comics Mate, what's up, Dean? I heard you hung out the other night.
Yeah. We had an awesome time over at D-Wave channel closing out Grogan. It was awesome.
Nice,
awesome.
I love Dean. I love his content. I'm not a stalker or anything. I mean, I just like his content, and also his work is it's just nice to see work improvements, like just like artistic improvements, like skill improvements. Everywhere I look, everybody's improving. I think like in 10 years, CG is going to look like some sort of like monster of just bangers, just banger book after banger book. And it's not going to be coming from the pros. Like right now, it's kind of banger book coming from the pros because it just the aesthetics. They know how to create a product because they have the money and the funds and the audience to like put and devote and hire and all the things that make things more professional. They're able to do that. The difference between an indie guy and them is just that a little bit of confidence, a little bit of money. But if you pick up your speed like Dean is, because Dean's picking up speed like a madman. Like that shot with his GTO, like rushing through the. Have you seen that double page spread?
Yes,
got
yes.
the car like a GTO running, or it looked like a GTO.
It looks so cool.
Very cool. I didn't say Dean, but if someone asked me if that's Dean's work, I would have said no. But that's just how much he was rude. So like, that's a compliment. Hopefully,
that's
not
awesome.
not a downer. So yeah, this is year. We'll just call it year 2 of Art Bros. We'll call it that. Or would it be year 3?
I really think
after I said it did sound right.
I just can't believe we can't think of it. Yeah, we're into year 3 this time.
We're in year 3.
Yeah, we're in year 3.
It has to be. So, hell yeah, man! It's been fun. I'm glad you've been here with me doing it. Couldn't pick a better dude to art bro it up with.
Thank you, bro.
Nice, dude. It was just cool the other day whenever that guy like saw the shirt of your campaign. Like I didn't know what he was talking about. I thought he was talking to like some dude behind me, and I like realized he was talking about your shirt. I was like, oh,
that's awesome.
This is cool, dude. It's awesome.
Hell yeah! See, it works. It works.
Sponsored by Modelo. Yes. Brew. I rarely drink brew at on stream. It's usually wine, but like I said, it's my birthday week too, and so
it's birthday. It's your birthday. Whose birthday is
having a party like it's my birthday, as they say. What's going on this week for you? What you like? Are you like working multiple things, or are you just really? I don't know what client work you have, but are you just banging out Beckon?
I'm just banging out Beckon. I have been working with Dwight on some stuff for the game part, but mainly I'm trying to get the book done. I've been telling everyone it's late fall when I'm gonna do the campaign. So I gotta speed it up because I also told everyone I want all the artwork done when that happens. But it looks like I'm gonna be real close though. So, but yeah, we're gonna launch it at the end of fall. So like
you
November.
said, you're already putting out like more work than you ever have, and that's probably because I mean it's undeniable. The passion's there. So along with that, but accountability is the other thing. Like. Like, there's people wanting it. You know what I mean? So when people want it, you actively know there's a crowd that wants to read it. And it's not like it's a different thing. It's like I think that's maybe the bigger change before like pre-Star Circuit and after Star Circuit was this feeling of there's actually people that are interested. Like now there's like a bigger pool than just the 10 people I saw at a con. You know what I mean?
And our talk with Roquefort the other night pretty much was the nail in the coffin. I'm gonna really hope to try to do traditional, pencils for the second book.
Okay. Why? What convinced you?
Book. Huh?
Because I'm on that page.
I didn't hear what you had said.
What convinced you? Because I'm on that same. I'm on that wavelength.
It's just hearing him say it after you've said it. After I've heard a lot of guys. Like I think even Shane, Shelby was saying that too. It's like
okay.
So yeah,
I think Dean works traditional too, right? Or no? I feel like he does. At least part of it.
I don't know.
For some reason, I remember that, but it's one of my. Roquefort really did inspire me a lot to make what I do make, and so I will go watch the rewatch on that. I want to see how it goes. Oddly enough, I'm looking for a system. Still trying to figure out the best system. I can't tell if I work quicker with a rough layout or with a clean layout. And so that's what I'm still trying to figure out. I think with the first few pages, I'll be nailing that down. a little bit. Also, guys, I haven't announced this yet, but I'm getting Stefani Renee to do a cover for Star Circuit 2 because I had other artists doing Star Circuit covers, but it turns out I'm going to save those covers they did for later books, probably chapter 3. And I don't know if I'll do another one, because I'll do a cover, obviously, and then Stefani, and then maybe I do a third because I only did 2 last time. I'm not sure. It depends on. It's tough because then there's 3 different. I have to print the black chapter 1 and then the 3 instead of 2. It's just more and more books. It just adds up, and everybody knows the problems you have with printers. Just the less books you have to print, kind of the better, because the less mistakes. So, but yeah, Comics Mate Dean says he does.
Yeah.
So what's been holding you back from doing traditional? Just speed?
What's holding me back from doing it? It was really, I wanted to make my first go in comics like ridiculously detailed. Like, no, I don't think anyone's gonna try or could try to outdo it for some time. I welcome it. That's the whole point of pushing it, is to push others. So, but that was the thing, is like with Photoshop, if I messed up, it's an easy fix. I don't have to trash anything, or if I have to move something, the way I work is asset. I work in assets. So I can move things around and change stuff.
You've been transformed by the dev life.
Right. I mean, so
dev life is where you're at.
It made it more convenient for that, but then again, I get trapped in the pixel detail part of it. So that's where the time goes, is actually because I wanted to be this detailed and all the crosshatch and all. That's I can more likely get the same effects, from traditional without having to add all that detail in there. So because I can't, it'd be pencil on fibrous paper, not not pixels on a screen. So it'll go faster.
Yeah, or you could just draw it at like a poster size every page, and then it'd be the same amount of detail.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, dude, it's the same thing, but that's literally the kind of detail you're putting in. When you put it in those terms, you're putting tons of work into these 30 pages.
Yes.
That's
why there's only 30. And I think, to be real with you, there's 27. Art pages.
It's all good. Yeah, my book's only 31. But yeah, Bud's out of here. Thanks for being first in here, Bud. You're a champion for that. I found this concept is one I did way back, but this is one that I think that I wanted to show. I didn't put it in the email, or maybe I did. I can't remember if I did, but this is my main characters as Utes, as they would say in New York. So these Utes are pretty much, I know I really like them because they show how like their personalities kind of evolved a little bit, and just what I want to show with their design, because I instantly wanted to make them feel like barking like crazy. Instantly wanted to make them feel like rich kids, but at the same time, like I don't know, like they didn't belong, or like they're rebelling. So that's kind of the feel I was going for, and I think that comes across hopefully. But yeah, hell yeah, set sail for adventure. What does that mean, dude? Hopefully that's in regards to something. Maybe I missed it, but this is going to be great. There was a reason why I need concepts for the kids, because there will be flashbacks, and they're going to be pretty fun. They'll be fun times. But yeah, let's close out the stream on a crazy note. What's maybe a good question? What's something that like we done in the past that you want to do again, besides the orgy? Besides,
how'd you know? That was my number one.
Besides the sketch battle, because I think the sketch battle is an easy one.
It's an easy one to recreate for us if you're talking about doing something like that. Sure.
Yeah, I feel like the sketch battle would be good. I think in a different format, maybe. Trying to think about it.
I don't
But
know.
anything? Have we done anything that was like extra different? That like, because I know we do open mics, we bring people on. I feel like we're missing a piece. Like we haven't done a lot of on stream live like art critiques, only art critiques, or had specifically concept artists on. You know,
Because of what happened on D-Wags with Roquefort, I was talking to him. It'd be awesome if that was possible to happen at least once a month, where a lot of these top artists can come in and talk to each other about maybe one artist each time. Like this first time was Roquefort. Right. Maybe someone else. Of course, it'd be like lower rung than Roquefort, but it would still be a cool
Roquefort,
way
I think would come on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's like having that look, having that advice, having that inquiry too. It's like that's where creation and creativity comes from. And it'd be cool to do it with Star Circuit. Like you're up there, but we got all of the guys again sitting there and asking you, what was it, how did you do it? We really like how you did this. You just pick your brain about it, not tear it apart. There's enough critics out there. Like let's talk about how fun it was to do and what the good parts about it. Like I really think a show like that could go somewhere if it could be done. Like the thing that made that work is we were all coming together for Groken and McKenna. So it's like, how can you get those guys to come back for that? That'd be fun.
Yeah, me too. Looks like my dog is so restless. I got to go like run him or something. No, that's a brilliant idea. I think that is what I want to do. There's also something else. There's a couple of like more game concept artists, people that I want to talk to, painters. I want to ask like some people outside of comics, and I think that way we can bring more people in. Huh?
Mrs. Jazza.
Jazza, yeah. Join the Jazza. Speaking of, yeah, we're gonna call it quits here, dudes. But I think we're gonna do stuff like that. I want to bring together, like you said, maybe sometimes maybe a round table, but artists can just chat and let this. Here's a topic, you guys talk about it, kind of thing. Yeah. And that'd be something cool to do. But yeah, I think we're on the right track with that idea to bring in some people just to talk about art specifically. It's time we really fulfill the Art Bros and the Art Bro stamp. I'm going to make the Art Bro stamp.
There you go.
We're going to stamp this thing.
We should have done that tonight.
Yeah. Well,
maybe
we'll do it next week if we don't have a guest. Well, I think we do. Anyway, right. That's it. Germ, go sign up for BECKONED, everybody. It's coming soon.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you all for showing out. When you all could have showed up somewhere else, you chose to came over here, and it's awesome. So thank you.
We appreciate it like crazy. So here's to you guys. We're gonna have a good third year. Oh my gosh.
All right.
We'll see you next time on Drawing Without Jazza.
Later.
Yeah, see you, JJ. See you, Jeremy.
Nice.
Funny stuff, right? All right, guys. Peace out, guys.